arms are big in that. Man's looking to get in the gym still. Like I'm trying to get trim in that. So do you do the shakes thing? What's going on, Super Saiyans? Gabriel Sey, aka The Truth, back with another Teach Me Tuesday. That's what's up. So, recently, I've mentioned in previous videos that I've been a bit stuck for ideas in what to film for Teach Me Tuesdays. So I had an epiphany. What you could do, Gabe, is answer people's questions from Instagram. That's bloody amazing. So that's what we're doing. If you want to send in a question, you have to follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. If it's a question that I think is very beneficial for other people, then yeah, let's run with it. Let's make a video. So like this one, which was sent in by abdul.azza_. Give him a little follow. Give him some pep for sending in a good question that made me want to make this video. As always, just before we get started, if you enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up and share it. This time, share it with your uncle. Thanks. Hey, I wanted to ask you, I've been taking bulk powder's pure whey protein and I'm trying to cut weight. I didn't seem to be losing weight, and when I stopped taking the protein for a couple of days, I lost 2 kilos. Could the protein shake be the reason for me not losing weight? I thought that was a good question. So in short, no. But let's delve in a little bit deeper. So let's have a look at protein shakes in general. So you're talking about pure whey, which off the top of my head, I think is about 125 calories, 122, maybe 127, around that figure off the top of my noggin. And about 23 or 24 grams of protein per serving, per 30 grams. So let's assume that you're taking these shakes 3 times a day. Once you take that away, you've reduced your calories. But 3 shakes a day, that's what, 375 calories, right? So it's not a huge amount for you to warrant dropping 2 kilos. And this is where it got interesting, and I was like, the cogs in my brain started ticking. Because now you need to ask yourself, you need to dig a little bit deeper. Was it just the protein shake that you took out? So first of all, let's look at what immediately lies within the protein shake. So you've got the protein itself and then the water. I'm assuming that you don't put anything else in there, otherwise I assume you would have put that in the message. If you're not having the protein shake, are you not having that water anymore? Or are you still replenishing the water that's lost from having the protein shake still within your diet? So you might have lost a little bit of water weight. Might not be enough to warrant 2 kilos in 2 days, but let's dig a little bit deeper. Did you train harder? Did you do more cardio? Did you do more reps? Did you do more sets? Along with the shake, was that like part of a meal, like a mini meal? So like protein shake and a banana. When you took out the protein shake, did you take out a banana as well? Because that's extra calories as well that you might not directly associate when you're taking up the protein shake. Do you get what I mean? You still with? So that's the one thing with some of these questions, is it's a bit too vague and there's so many other factors that can play on this. But it did get me thinking about people's mindset towards protein shakes, which brought up these 3 points. Firstly, you need to let's just realize that protein shakes are not a magic potion of magical mass gain or muscle gain or fat loss, whatever your goal is. The protein shake isn't gonna accelerate that goal. So now that that's out of the way, you need to understand what type of protein shake you're having. There are tons of different protein shakes and they're all based on different macro splits depending on pretty much what your goal is. Which takes me on to point number 2, is does it actually meet your requirements? So let's take 2 examples. Example number 1, we have Johnny. Johnny is, he eats 200 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. So that's his macros. He's created his own meal plan using MyFitnessPal, whatever, and he's come up short on protein by 50 grams. He's hit his carbs, he's hit his fats, he's short on protein by 50 grams. So what can he do then? He's stuffed, he doesn't really feel like eating, so he will go and get something like a whey isolate or a pure whey, which is very, very, very minimal in carbs and very minimal in fats. It's all predominantly just protein, around about 25 grams. So you'd probably have 2 shakes throughout the day. Simple. Still with me? Then we have the second candidate. We'll call him Fred. So Fred, he's he's a little bit smaller. He has 150 grams of protein and 200 grams of carbs, and he then has 50 grams of fat. So Fred, slightly different. Fred's pretty much hit his protein goals. He's 25 grams short, let's say 30 grams short, but he's 80 grams short on his carbs, and his fats are okay. So he would lean more towards a mass gainer, which has a moderate amount of protein, a high amount of carbs, and relatively low fat. Do you get where I'm going with this? Your requirements, your needs dictates what shake you pick if you need it. Not everyone needs it. So when you go on the websites, whatever supplement website, I'm gonna talk about bulk powders because they're my sponsors, and why would I talk about anyone else, honestly? On their website, it has a nutrient breakdown. So rather than just looking at the name, like, oh, this one says lean mass, I'm trying to put on lean mass, but the numbers might be completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? So look at the nutrition, like dig deeper a little bit. Don't just take it off face value. Never take anything off face value. Because bulk powders is quite honestly one of the most honest supplement brands out there. That's why I've been with them for so long. But just because their version of lean mass for creating that product, that might not match up to what you need to build lean mass. So you need to dig that little bit deeper. Which then takes me on to point number 3 is, are you literally just drinking protein shakes for the sake of it? There's no reason for it. You don't need it. Your numbers all add up. I don't know, what was his name again? Was it Johnny or Jimmy? Forgotten his name already. 200 protein, 300 carb, 50 fat. He's done his meal plan and he's on the money with everything. You don't need the protein shake. Stop drinking it for the sake of it. A common conversation that I have on a regular basis, I'll meet someone and it goes a little bit like this. Oh yeah, so fam, like, you look like you've been training hard, like your arms are big and that. Man's looking to get in the gym still, like I'm trying to get trim and that. So do you do the shakes thing? The shakes thing. Like the shakes thing. Do you take the protein shakes? Do you back the protein shakes? I've heard it's good. Why is it like the gym starter kit is join the gym, take protein shakes and eat broccoli? Not everyone needs protein shakes. It's not a prerequisite for getting results. So do the numbers, look up your calories, look up your macros and see whether you're actually just having protein shakes for the sake of it. Because if you're hitting all your numbers and you're still having protein shakes because you think that it's giving you more muscle gain or whatever, and you're like putting on like fat or whatever, you're probably, you've gone over your calories and you're not burning it off. So it's just like you're eating too much, although you're just drinking it. You could just go and put a chicken breast in a blender with some water and drink that if you want to. Pretty much the same thing. Well, not really, because of the micronutrients. Before the keyboard warriors start, Gabe, you made a mistake. You forgot about the minerals and the vitamins. But anyway, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was insightful, and I hope you like this format. You know, if I can't think of anything, I will find one of your questions. I will seek them out, high and low, from the skies to the valleys of Wales, to get the best questions to answer for you. So firstly, if this video was helpful, drop it a like, helps me massively. Don't forget to leave a little comment. Oi, Gabe, I like this video. I like this new format. It's very sexy. You have to put the And don't worry, I see the people that actually comment these little bits at the end. I acknowledge you, and you are the true OGs, the true G's of this clan, the true Super Saiyans. So respect to all of you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Whipping excursion. I gotta pick up that person. In the trap, dripping that working. You're not a gangster, you're just an internet version.